Going on, guys? See my mustache here. It's a little trying something out for today. I'm probably gonna shave it, but I'm on lunch right now. I'm gonna make a quick video, but I want to let you guys know that I'm debating on. I still haven't really fully committed to the idea if I want to, but I'm debating on potentially creating like a small, community-based nonprofit organization or just group in my hometown of Clear Lake. And it would do, with everything going on, we're a little limited as to what we could do. But some of the things would, include like food drives, clothing drives, tutoring if need be, and educating people and trying to bridge the divide in not just socioeconomic sense, but also a political sense. Like if you watch my videos a lot, you'll know that I talked about that. It's never been about the left versus the right or voter versus voter. It's always been, the working class versus, I don't want to use the bourgeoisie class because that's kind of corny and, played out. But it's, in theory, it's really about the people who control, the decisions made in the government, big corporations and corrupt politicians versus the working class versus the poor versus us. And they pit us against each other. And I want to be able to try and build relationships if I were to make this group. Now I know obviously that it's not, a 1 year thing, even a half a year thing that can be done. It will take a while to really establish myself with a group. But I think with the advent of the internet, compared to some of the other nonprofit groups in the county, which are all mostly consistent of maybe 50, each group is about 50 to 100 people, and they're usually all older, middle age. And I think with the advent of the internet and being able to communicate a lot easier that way, I think creating a group like that would be a little bit easier. I wouldn't say easier, but I'd have an easier go of it than when these groups were first starting out. With COVID going on, you're not always going to be able to do everything you can do. One of the things that, realistically, I won't be able to go out and talk to people, hold, I guess rallies really, and go out and do food drives. There are food drives being held around, so we would, if I were to start out doing this, it'd be with one of the local groups doing food drives. But with COVID going on, you're a little limited in what you can possibly do, not just, with the COVID restrictions, but we want to keep everyone's health in mind. But with that being said, there are things, because if this group probably might be primarily consistent of younger people, there are a lot more things you can do with the internet. We have Zoom, you have group chats, you have Facebook chats, you have Instagram, you have Twitter, you have all these accounts, you have YouTube, like what I'm doing right now. You have all these different accounts that can help out, and you can do your message through that, and you can do free. Back in the day, activists had to go down to the had to design something, go down to their local area, and have them printed it out, and it costs money to spread your message. But now it's free, so long as you have access to Wi-Fi. It's relatively free. And I want to my main goals, non-specific goals, are that I want to be able to educate people. I want to be able to educate the people of this county, because I feel there's a lack of education and understanding of the political world around them. And I'd be willing to bet more than half of the people living here don't even know their mayor's name. And the people here, I'd say overwhelmingly, believe they've been abandoned wholly by the system and by the local government. And I want to be able to, and one of my end goals is when we get strong enough and have enough name recognition, to be able to hold meetings with the mayor, or who he or she is, and really not just throw softball questions at them. I want to be able to interview someone in my membership in the group, to be able to interview the mayor at the moment, or the council, and really give them questions that they have to answer. They should be held responsible. They made a commitment to the county, and they should be held responsible for that. So just want to get that on my chest. So catch you guys later.